Hi everybody, it's Alicia Duell. Welcome back to the 4-part video series all about Twitter. In this video, video number 4, we'll be looking at TweetDeck and Hootsuite, which are two web apps that allow you to manage your Twitter activity. So first we start off here in my regular twitter.com, where we've been in the other videos, and just to take another look at the way that this Twitter stream is everybody that I follow, regardless of subject, regardless of anything, it's all here in one place. That can be a little bit overwhelming, it can be confusing, and for me, there's a better way to interact with Twitter and to manage what I'm looking at and what I'm doing on Twitter. And that is through my favorite application, TweetDeck. So TweetDeck is a Chrome app. You can go to TweetDeck on the web, and then you have to first link your TweetDeck with your Twitter account. So you first have to create a Twitter account, and then you can use TweetDeck and tell it, this is my Twitter account, this is my handle, and then that's how it will pull in who you are. And you can see here it's a dashboard. So it's a series of columns, and you can decide the columns. I've already got a few here set up, but then I'll show you what they are and how to add more. First of all, you can tweet from TweetDeck. You just click there, and I actually manage two Twitter accounts, my personal and then also the IS Manila HS account. And so I can actually tweet directly from here, add an image, schedule it for later, and then just tweet out from here. Over here on the left, it shows you what each column is. And so this first column here, column 1, is home at Alicia Duell. Right in this column is exactly what I would see if I go to twitter.com. I just had to refresh it here. So here's my twitter.com stream. I go back to TweetDeck, and there it is. But it's not my whole page. It's just a part of what I want to see on Twitter. Column number 2 is the same thing, but it's for my @IS Manila High School account. Here, this is everything if I were logged into Twitter, twitter.com as IS Manila HS. This is what I would be seeing. So I can see them both at the same time. Third column is notifications for @IS Manila HS. Here, if anybody follows us or favorites something that we posted or mentions us in a tweet or retweets something that we have posted, this is where that will show up. It's a nice way to see where your tweets are going and who's looking at them and finding them of value. And then my fourth column is a hashtag. Here's where you can actually follow your specific interests. I have this interest in Leiden Pride, which is a high school in Chicago area, and they have a hashtag, so I have a whole column for all tweets that have the Leiden Pride hashtag. In order to add a new column, you can click here. And there's a lot of different kinds of columns you can add that you can play around with, but the ones you'd probably most likely be adding would be home, so that's where it'll give you the choice to add a column for your Twitter feed, and this will just show everything that anybody you follow, what they're posting. Another option is to get notified. If anybody retweets you or favorites you or follows you, you'll get notified here. Mentions are if somebody mentions you in a tweet. Activity is just what people you follow, what they're doing. Favorites is good. This is would give you a bookmark of all of the tweets that you have favorited. So I think I demonstrated this a few videos ago, but you can have a easy to access little list of all of the things that you've been saving and favoriting. Lists, you can actually create lists of Twitter users. Here I've created a list called International Schools on Twitter. It's only got 6 members right now, but what I did is I looked around the web and I was looking for international schools who are active on Twitter, and I added them to a list. I could add a column, and the columns appear always at the very end of this is the last column. Here I follow 6 different schools, and then anytime they tweet, they're right in here. If I don't want that column anymore, I just click these little bars and I can click remove. Messages, if you get direct messages. If there's a certain user that you really want to follow and see everything they're posting, you could add a user. The search, so again, this is if you are searching for a hashtag, you could just type in EdChat or whatever you wanted to do, and then add a column, and then here's all my EdChat. You can also filter this. It's kind of interesting. So if you can click on content and you could say, I only want to see tweets that have images, or I only want tweets with images or with videos or with any media or with links and that are matching EdChat. Even do specific languages, and if you want to see retweets or not, or if you just want to see tweets that were directly tweeted by your users that you follow. Okay. You can also click on users and you can say, I only want to see tweets that have EdChat tag or EdChat hashtag by me or by a certain user or a member of a list that I've created. You can get pretty specific with what kinds of things you see in your list. I really don't have any of these turned on because I really haven't explored them that much, and what I've got right now works for me pretty well. And then the other column that I wanted to show you is trending column. I talked about trending topics earlier, and one of the things that I mentioned was that the Philippines is one of the countries that uses Twitter the most. And so oftentimes there's a trending topic, which is a topic that's worldwide being talked about, and it's often something Filipino. And so this Welcome Home Dara is a hashtag that I could add a column to, so it'll keep me up to date on this trending topic. And in here, she's a pop star who apparently used to live in the Philippines, and now she's coming back, and people are really, really excited about it. And so here is great for like breaking news or something that might be changing a lot, or somebody's talking about something a lot. You can keep up to date right here. So obviously you can see why this is a trending topic, because this is all of these people that are tweeting right now about this. And you can expand, collapse. You can really make this TweetDeck your own. But I find this to be really great way to interact with Twitter, to kind of keep everything separate and to be able to look at a glance what's going on in my Twitter world. Hootsuite is another application which is similar. It's got columns here, similar kinds of things. You can have your home, mentions, retweets, lists, favorites, etc. And I just don't use this one, but I know a lot of other people do. So you could, if you're interested in trying one of these, you could try both, or if one kind of looks more appealing to you than the other, you could do that as well. Also, there are some iPhone digital device mobile apps that you could try as well. I know one that I use is Tweetcaster, and I use that on my iPhone, and I also use it on my iPad, but there's other ones. So if you're interested in kind of taking your Twitter experience to a new level and really just using it in the way you want to use it, then I highly suggest that you give one of these a try. Good luck!